We got some stuff to do today. Stay tuned, this is gonna be a good one. Well, as you can tell, it is that time of year once again where we get to unbox some new stuff. This is, I mean, it's not new, but it's new to me. Got a lot of new equipment to play with this year, and these are gonna come in handy. If you guys are new here, my name is Josh. I run the channel Outdoor Limits, big duck hunting channel, waterfowl channel. So if you like duck and goose hunting, this is the right place for you. My plan for today is we're gonna be getting these decoys unboxed. We're gonna work on the garage a little bit, and we've also got this new boat for this season. I don't know if you guys have tuned in, but I did get a 20-foot boat for duck season. So make sure to click another video. I'll leave it linked up in the cards or down below. You guys can check out the grand reveal. But we're gonna be thinking about duck season today, getting geared up and running through some new stuff for this year. Right now on the Rogers website, these decoys, the Last Pass Canada Goose floaters, these are a 6-pack. They are priced at $110 a 6-pack. So if you guys are looking for some new decoys, make sure to use the code, the referral code Outdoor Limits on Rogers, or you can just shop through the link and I'll get credit for the sale and it'll help me keep doing things that I do over here. But we've got the Last Pass Canada Goose floaters. These have been around for a while. They are kind of FA's like #1 selling decoy. I mean, 6-pack for 110 bucks with flocked heads. You really can't beat it. So I've got 3 dozen of them here, and the plan is to keep these here. I've got a decoy trailer. I've got plenty of goose floaters in the decoy trailer, but the decoy trailer is not here anymore. I keep it up at the farm. So I need some goose floaters for the big rig. So that's what these are for. That's why I had to get some new goose floaters. Plus, if I needed to run a really big floater spread, it's not hard to throw these in the truck bed and get going down the road and hook up the trailer. Man, we could have a really big floater spread for geese. But this is the Last Pass Canada floater. I've shown you guys these many times over years and years and years. So one piece, flocked head, super durable, great plastic, great carve, great paint job. These have just been a fantastic decoy, and they've held up to many years of use and abuse. You can't go to Rogers and not pick up all the other essentials. We've got the, what is it, Toughman? I think it's Toughman. Toughman, yep, Toughman 12-slot goose bag. So, plan is to bag these floaters. I like bagging my goose floaters. That's kind of the only decoys that I do bag. So we've got a 12-slot decoy bag. If you guys are looking for decoy bags, I'll leave a link to the decoy bag page at Rogers down below. I've always really liked the ones with the cinch top. So if I was gonna recommend some, that 12-slot, it's gonna be awesome. But we'll get that all rigged up. And we've also got these FA coated steel Texas rigs. We've done a lot of unboxing videos in the past, and I've shown you guys how to rig decoys and bag them. So we're gonna just skip ahead to that part when it's all done. Well, as I was unboxing and getting these all rigged up, I thought of a few tips to share with you guys. These 12-slot bags, awesome. These are great for your spec decoys, your snow decoys, your lessers, or just kind of your standard size Canada floaters, like these Last Pass Canada floaters. As you can tell, I've got this one rigged in the back. So out of all 12 of these, I did 2 of them rigged in the back. So then when the wind's blowing, a couple of them are facing a different direction. It helps make your spread look a little bit more realistic. So if you guys are in the process of rigging up some decoys, or you want to make a few adjustments to your current spread, doing that can make a big difference. I do it on my ducks, I do it on my geese. Every floater I do, I rig some in the back so then they're just facing a different way. I've got 3 of these bags, and as you can tell, I'm running out of room. I am outgrowing this house. My wife and I are outgrowing this house, but we're kind of stuck. So we got to make the most of the space that we have. And also, I do want to let you guys know, or at least share this with you. When I was doing this, and actually, like every time I'm unboxing new decoys, I still think about and remember like that first box of decoys that I spent my hard-earned money on. I saved up for so long to buy, and it's just crazy how far things have come. And you know, now we're unboxing 3 dozen Canada floaters and bags and rigs, like the whole thing. Like it's crazy. So it wouldn't be possible without all you guys. So I just want to say thank you for making this dream and reality possible for me. I mean, it's unbelievable how far things have come, and where we're gonna go. But let's move on to part 2 of this video, which is I need to go get my hard hat. Well, as you can tell, we're in my garage. It's not a big garage. It's not a small garage. It's a garage. But when you have a 20-foot boat taking up half of your garage, you lose a lot of space. So comparing this boat to the 16-footer I had a lot more space in the garage with that smaller boat. I had to just go ahead and buy a 20-footer. I don't regret it at all. I'm looking forward to this season, but what we need to do is figure out how we're going to be storing these decoys. So this is the 3 bags. I think what I want to do is see if I can hang some kind of shelf from the ceiling, kind of covering this space right from here to the corner, from the kayak to the corner. That's kind of the area I want to build a rack system to hold these decoys, and you know, it'd be great to have it set up to where, like, my diver decoys, the goose floaters, anything that I'm going to be taking out in the big boat to go and hunt like big reservoirs and stuff, I'd like to have it just above the boat so I can just hop in here, pull it down, strap it in, and we're off and running. Well, I did some tinkering and we're finally making progress. As you can see, we've got the strip on the wall. So what I'm going to be doing here is I've got these 2 pieces. These will be the ends. So these will ride like that. Maybe we're going to make a box. So these are the ends of the box. Like that. And then we'll put another 10-foot 2x4 on the front. So it's going to be 2 foot out from the wall, 10 foot long. And then I've got these made where they're going to come down from the ceiling. We'll screw them in up there, and then it's going to support the weight of this shelf. Well, I'm no construction expert by any means, but I will say that this is pretty darn solid. All we have to do now is rip this sheet of plywood that's in the bed of my truck. We got to rip that, and then we'll lay it down, and it's all good to go. So now we got a 10-foot by 2-foot shelf up there for all kinds of stuff. We got plenty of height here, so I'm guessing, I don't know, we'll see. But we'll at least be able to fit those 3 bags of goose decoys up there, but hopefully there's room for some other stuff. Overall, I'm pretty stoked with how this is turning out. It's kind of up and out of the way. I don't think I'm going to whack it with the boat. Yeah, there's no way I could hit it with the boat, like the motor. If I was to hit that with the boat, then the boat would be through the wall anyways, which wouldn't be the first time. As you can tell, it's been hot. It's muggy. It's not quite fall. It feels like it's trying to be fall, but it's still very much summer. Shelf is done. I think it looks awesome. It's like everything I wanted and more. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like a 4-foot section, but man, we got a 10-foot shelf up there, 10 foot by 2 foot, and it is rock solid. Once we get these up here, we'll talk about how I'm gonna be using this boat during season. But just to give you guys a picture, there's a lot of room in this bad boy. Lots of decoys. Alright, let's see how this works. Ideally this will work like I thought it would. They used to make a 6-slot bag, but everybody likes the 12 slots, so the 6-slot mid-sized goose bag is no longer in the making. That was always my favorite bag. I liked the 6-slot mid-size. Oh well. It's definitely not perfect. It is a squeeze to get these up in here, but they fit. Corjo! What you thinking, dude? Huh? Yeah, it's clean in here, isn't it? There is no better feeling than a clean and organized garage. I mean, there's no grass on the floor from blinds. It's all swept, clean. It feels so good. Anyways, I did have some leftover material, so I built another shelf here, and as you can see, I've got like 2 foot of space up above that shelf, and it comes out 2 foot from the wall, so, you know, whatever fits up there, great. But the coolest thing about this is, you can tell I put some hooks up. So I wasn't actually intending them to be used for waders. It's actually best to hang your waders by the boots like that. But I've got waders coming out of my ears right now, so got a bunch hung up on these hooks. My intention is, with these 6 hooks, I can take my decoys and just put them on these hooks, and then my Texas rigs will dangle, and then we'll be able to just grab what we need and go. Trying to make the most of it. We got the 3 dozen goose floaters up there. We got space for like a milk crate back there. We could probably fit, I don't know, something else back there, maybe a tote of something. I've got my decoy dolly up here right now. It's a decent place for it actually, but I don't know. I might save that and let my wife put a couple of totes of like decorations or something up there. It's safe to say I've earned myself a garage pop. It has been a lot longer of a project. This project has taken a little longer than I anticipated, but it looks good. I'm super happy with how the garage is looking right now. Organization is the key to success in duck season. Well, finding the ducks and getting on the ducks, that's key to success too. But in terms of equipment, staying organized is huge. Charging stations, decoy management, waders hanging up and drying every night, like all those type of things are going to make your life so much better as a waterfowl hunter. If you're able to get one of those Frog Talk wader hangers for like 15-20 bucks from Rogers, and you're able to just slap your waders on there, like every time I go out to hunt, the inside of my boots are dry. So if you guys are looking for a way to hang your boots, I'll leave a link to it down below, but I've got 2 of those wader hangers and they've been excellent for me. But anyways, Sea Ark. If you guys are new to the channel or you weren't tuning into stuff back in the spring, I did get a new boat. This is my Sea Ark Protege. It's a 20-foot Sea Ark boat. We got 200 horse Suzuki on the back. It's got a 15-degree hull. So this isn't your typical run shallow duck boat. This boat is made for choppy water, reservoirs, and rivers. So this boat, I'm intending to use it more in late season stuff. So we might get some stuff in November with it, but more than likely this boat's probably not going to make an appearance in a duck hunting video until December or January. Main thing is just the ducks that use those type of areas where I need to use this boat, they're just not here by then. So no point in bringing a boat out if I'm not going to shoot any ducks. This boat in particular, it's not your typical duck boat. It's not a boat that you're going to put a blind on. It's not a boat that you're going to run up into the mud flats and go super shallow and jump logs and run with a surface drive. This boat it's completely different. The purpose of this boat is to get me to places that were unsafe for me to get to, too far to go, or just this is just the perfect rig because I've got the layout boats. The layout boats are run shallow, like I did last week for the teal opener. I took the layout boat on a mud flat and we ran super shallow. I mean, most big boats couldn't hunt that area anyway. So I've got a boat for shallow water and I've got a boat for big water, and so that's what this is for. So these 3 dozen goose floaters I got, they'll go great on the river. They'll go great on a reservoir. This boat is basically going to be my home base if I can't find any fields or private land to hunt. If I got to go hunt the reservoir, hunt the diving ducks, goldeneye, you guys know I like that. The coolest thing is I'm able to like offer people to go hunting with me, because in my old boat, I mean, I took Adam, but you know, most people were a little bit timid to get into that thing when we weighed it down. I'm never going to overload this thing. I've got plenty of room for everybody, and it's going to make such a big difference being able to take my father-in-law or take people that are just not as able-bodied as a 25-year-old kid. You know, this boat's going to be really cool. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to taking people hunting with me, because I now actually have the capability to say, hey, come on, jump in the boat, let's go. That was always my hang-up with my other boat, is I just didn't have enough space. Like, there was not enough room to take decoys and blinds and dog and then 2 or 3 other guys. Like, now we got plenty of space. We got a big back deck, we got a big front deck, we got a big cockpit area. Like, we're gonna load this thing down with I mean, I could probably fit 4 to 5 dozen goose floaters alone on the front deck if I was just being conservative. Like, we could really stack this thing up with some decoys. This is gonna be a fun season. I'm really excited about it. I haven't taken the boat out in a while, so I'm looking forward to maybe getting it out and going fishing again. Maybe go catch some crappie or some walleye or something. But overall, the project is awesome. The shelving is going to be great. The hooks are great. Just everything I did today, it just makes me feel more ready for big duck opener than I have in the past few weeks. So it's nice to clean the grass out of the garage, get everything put back in the right place. I could have gone teal hunting today, but I decided it was better suited for me to do a little bit of organization, and I'm glad that I did, because this is going to be amazing. Like I said, if you guys are interested in looking at this boat in more detail, I do have another video. I'll link that. Teal season's going on right now. I haven't heard great reports from many people. I just don't know if the teal pushed through already or if the teal just aren't here yet. I don't really know, but all I know is we're organized and we're ready for big duck, which is kind of the biggest goal for me moving into October from September, is to have everything ready. Because once October hits, man, we're going to Nebraska and North Dakota, and then big duck opens, and then we got the month of November hunting big ducks around here locally. And then I got a baby due in December, so then it's just going to be wild. Like this season's going to be crazy. So I'm doing my part right now to get organized, stay organized, and be ready for the future. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for future hunts. We've got stuff coming out soon. We've got a bunch of duck hunts coming up. We got a North Dakota trip, and then we got big duck coming up. So things are moving along quick. Season's going to be over before we know it. It's just, it comes and goes so quickly because we're just running around doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.